it's literally
Spider-Man as like an apostrophe is like the greatest dark elf name known to man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, like people will occasionally like to joke that it's actually Spider-Man.
Well, I call him Speederman sometimes. But
yeah,
like
yeah,
just as
like
a last name. Like, hey, look at that, it's Speederman.
Yeah, like people will joke about that. Like, but I never remember that there's a hyphen there.
Peter Parker Speederman. Yeah, I don't remember there's a hyphen either. The only reason I remember now is because people yelled at me for it.
And Superman doesn't have one. Batman doesn't have one.
Doesn't. Batman, Superman, nobody else does. Iron Man doesn't.
Iron Man is
Spider-Man is the
words,
only person. Like
Iron Man, like if it were one word.
Spider-Man is two persons. It's two people.
No,
it's like 8 people.
No, if Iron Man were one word, it would look weird. It's entirely based on aesthetic, I think. And Spider-Man with a hyphen just doesn't look as good.
It really doesn't. Oh, Toxicorp. Okay, I really like Toxicorp.
There was another thing back there.
Was there?
Yeah, go further.
I really like Toxicorp, by the way, as an item. People hate it. You have to strategize around it because all that Toxicorp does is it makes you toxic. It poisons the Pokemon that's holding it.
Okay, so you have to try and get an opponent to hold it. Or put it on, like, a poison type.
Yes.
And then hope they steal it from you?
No. What I like to do is put it on Breloom, who have Poison Heal.
Okay.
Because Breloom can learn Poison Heal, which means when you poison it...
Oh, hey, we still don't have one of these.
We've already got the Evolve form, though.
Yeah.
I don't think we need a non-Evolve form.
Man, you've caught,
later,
like,
not
3
right
different
now.
Tropins,
Not
dude.
right now.
Alright,
okay.
if you're sure.
It's Focus Punch. Oh, that's interesting. I was about to say, Breloom, who sometimes get Poison Heal, you give them Toxic Orb, and that heals them when they get poisoned. Mm-hmm. And what you want to do is have Substitute and Focus Punch on that Breloom, because then you can go into Substitute... Oh, and Spore. So you go into Spore to put the opponent to sleep, you go into Substitute, and then you go into Focus Punch after that. So you get free Focus Punches because the opponent's asleep. And if they wake up, all they do is they hit the Substitute. And if you've got Poison Heal and a Toxic Orb on that Breloom, it heals it every single turn. That's an old school sort of thing. That's from about 3rd gen, I want to say, that strategy.
Okay, so it heals you more than the toxic poisons you.
You don't get poisoned at all. If you're holding it and you have poison thing, it just heals 100%. There's no difference.
Alright.
Like at all.
So it's just you substitute out and then you just get all your HP back.
Yep, because it takes a quarter of your health to do Substitute.
Alright, that's cool.
And even if you take damage after that, you're still healing. So
is that the only use for Toxic Orb, though?
No, there are a lot of other Pokemon who have Poison Heal. But it's just one of those things where it's like you can put it in and then have Fling or something like that and like throw it at your opponent.
Okay.
I don't like doing that because that always feels like a stupid use.
Also,
like,
I'm always worried
that
like then you won't get it back.
Oh no, you never not get it back.
Yeah, but it just feels weird to give your item to another Pokemon.
Yeah, I want to say there actually was a time in Pokemon at some point where things like Fling and one of the steal moves, like one of the ones that literally steals the item from you.
Okay.
I think there was a time when that was permanent, but they fixed that a long time ago.
Like, logically,
because who would want that to happen?
In the physical real world, sure, that's how it would work, but in a video game where no one else is a real person, like, why would they just permanently destroy an item doing something that you're supposed to do?
So this one's name is Ayumi, and they specialize in speed.
Alright, go speed on home to Grandpa.
Speed on home to your grandpa, please, because we are sick and tired of you.
Yeah.
Leave your home so that we can ransack it.
This is our house now.
We get that chair and all these boxes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice house on the outside. It's just disappointing that it's one room.
Pagoda Ninja Hut, or whatever the hell.
It's not a pagoda.
It's almost a pagoda.
No, that's not what pagodas look like.
Alright, fine.
Pagodas are usually also, like, kind of tall.
I'm looking for Route 10 now. I have no idea where it is. All the way back at the start? That's 2, that's 1, that's 3, up to 4.
You're just gonna go in order, huh?
No, there it is.
Oh.
5 is, oh god, it's the forest.
Well, we had been meaning to go back there eventually anyways.
I guess.
It's a bunch of uncaught things.
I guess. I didn't wanna.
It'll be fine.
I thought we could just avoid it forever.
Well, it's not like we're stuck here now.
I know, we do
Although
have
this
flies,
place doesn't...
so...
Does this place have a PC?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, that was the issue.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have a PC. You do have, like, a healing area, but no PCs.
Okay, it's still fine.
You also can't buy items here. I mean, you can, but they cost berries instead of money.
Yeah, that's fine. There might be good items we'll eventually want.
Potentially.
But hey, we're here.
Oh, wait, there's some berries.
Yeah, get those. We're here. We might finally pick up,
Cuckoo
like, a
berry.
female bug. We might
I don't remember
get
which
that,
one we're missing.
the Harley Act?
Harley...
The bee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the bee.
Yeah.
And we might pick up that weird slime beast from the river that we got away.
Yeah. No, that thing's called Trickweed.
I'm thinking of the evolved form, maybe?
I think you're high and you don't know what you're talking about.
Thanks.
I'll check. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I bet
I've
you
got
know
the
what you're
vapors.
talking about. I'm just...
Yeah, I've had to draw them.
messing around.
I'm pretty sure I'm thinking it's Harley Act. Yeah, they're fairly, like... Oh, there they are.
Yeah, you're right. It's
Yeah.
Harley Act for the evolved.
Yeah.
It has a big
light
bulb
bulb
on its ass.
Yep.
Hey, trainer who looked the other way.
Eh.
Other trainer.
There's
who
a
looked the
very
other
good
way.
chance there's surfing involved, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Because I don't
now, 'cause I'm
remember
this
seeing a
stuff.
hut when we came through the first time.
I don't remember either, and that worries me and makes me think that we are definitely going to have to surf to get there.
Yeah,
Which is why
there's
I'm
a lot
surfing
of...
up this little river in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because some of these huts have seemed to be very out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's a side quest, and also, presumably, they gave you, like, stat buffs and stuff. So, you know, they don't need to all be right there. One of them is literally right next to Legend Town, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember that one.
I think that's going to be the last one that we go for.
Because it's so easy.
Yeah. That's literally the last one that we have left.
Okay.
After we find this one, that's the only one that we won't have.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, we've done 5 already.
That
doesn't feel like it, right?
No, it doesn't
that
at
was
all.
super quick because there wasn't any fighting or anything involved. They just let us go.
Yeah, why didn't they fight us?
I don't know, and I kind of expected
interesting.
them to fight us, and I kind of feel bad that they didn't.
Yeah, they just believed us when we told them to leave their homes.
Yeah, give your house to us. Okay, this was not it, but we did get an Enflagitite.
Cool, so now we can get that hot dog.
Gross.
I had to draw the Mega Infligita for Popkas.
Wait a minute,
I don't
that's
remember.
a cat, not a dog.
No.
It's
Can I finish what
but
I'm
it's a
saying?
cheetah. Yeah.
Can I
okay.
finish?
All right,
I had to draw it for Popkas. I'm pretty sure we've seen it in game, but if not, I'm going to describe it because this is why I call it a hot dog.
Go ahead.
It looks like a torso with no actual limbs of its own inside like a car-like structure that has legs on the side, and it looks like a hot dog in a bun.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, I swear I'm pretty sure we've seen it in-game. If not, it's gonna be up on Popkas if it's not already. I think it's in
Mega?
the queue. Yeah.
I don't think we've seen
Oh,
that again.
here we go. Oh, no, you got no, I'm thinking the other one. The other one.
Yeah. Well, we've got
cool
one of these, yeah.
creature.
We actually evolved ours a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
It wound up being, I think ours wound up being almost completely useless.
Oh.
I don't remember.
Well,
I know it's
we
been
don't
sitting in the box for a
train
while.
very many separate things.
We do, and that was one of the ones that was in rotation for training.
Was
and
it?
everything.
I don't remember.
Yeah, they were. But it was like, just didn't turn out the way that we wanted it to.
Do we have waterfall
No,
yet?
we do not.
No. Okay, that's the one that
still do not
they're
have waterfall.
guarding.
They're holding that from us. We've seen enough waterfalls to know that they are totally going to be a thing that we need to surmount.
Yep.
But currently, we do not have it. And that means that I'm going to guess that we get it after we become champion, which is a kind of ridiculous point to get waterfall.
Getting HMs after you're the champion is kind of weird.
Yeah, it seems strange, right? Like, it's very different from what
it's
it normally is.
It's like you don't get... It's a utility. It's like saying that you have to live without electricity or something. It's like, come on.
You gotta live without electricity until you become like a certain level of society, and then they'll hand it to you.
It's like just a basic thing for getting by in a world like this, right?
Well, there's no electricity. There's no electricity at the town we were just at.
Sure there is.
No,
just
there
not
isn't.
Like
No,
a lot.
that's
like
why they don't have
personal
PCs.
generators
That's why they
and
didn't
shit,
have
right?
PCs. No, that's why they didn't have PCs and they don't have healing things. Is because there's literally no electricity at that town. That's what they tell us when we first come in.
Like nobody had like personal devices that were battery powered or anything.
No.
Huh.
That's. I think they may have also had apricot balls, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. Why are those always so rare?
The apricot balls? Because Kurt's implied in 2nd Gen to be the only one left alive who can.
Is it literally that they've decided to make an entire like set of items like impossible to get is because of like lore?
Maybe if you want to go
You'd
real meta
think
and
he'd
just
have
talk
an
about it.
apprentice
Like,
who he would
oh, he
teach.
does. It's his granddaughter, but she's not old enough in 2nd Gen anyway.
Yeah, but like you'd think at some point in, you know, like 7th Gen, like you'd run into a character who'd be like, "Hey, I learned how to make these from that guy."
In 7th Gen, you do run into the apricot balls. They're just kind of
Super
scattered
rare?
around and super rare. Yeah, that's the big problem.
Yeah, that's
with
the annoying
those.
thing.
Yeah, it's super annoying that that's the case, but it's like, yeah, no, that
When it
they
used
are
to be
still
that
there.
you could just get a million of them, you know, like they grew on trees.
Yeah,
they pretty much
literally
just grew on trees.
You got to take them to Kurt and pay him for them, but
Yeah, but it's like
they're
one a
still
day, it's
relatively
fine.
easy.
I think it was one a day.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's one a day.
Because he has to
Pretty sure.
make them. And also they wanted to show off their new clock as much as possible.
Yeah, which is
It was
why
actually amazing because there were just
At the
way more
time, it was super
functions. Like, it was really disappointing in 3rd Gen when they got
they
rid of a
took
bunch.
out of it. Yeah. I remember that, and I remember being really pissed off as a kid about that because it's like, that is the best idea for Pokemon. That was one of the biggest advancements that I personally feel you could have added to the game, was a clock that involves a day-night cycle. And
Yeah,
people
it
forget
added a lot of depth.
3rd Gen did have a clock. It just didn't have a day-night cycle.
It didn't use it in
Yeah,
any way.
it didn't use it almost at all. It used it for berry stuff, and that was it.
Yeah, and then
it's
it
like,
broke.
oh, yeah, and then it turns out no, and on top of that, it's broken, and it's like, oh,
They had to patch it
okay,
via the GameCube somehow.
via GameCube.
We had to
games.
mail it around to our forum friends
Yeah, it was not
in the snail
fun.
mail.
It was not fun. I don't know why they decided to do that. That's, in my opinion, I think that's one of the contributing factors to why people feel that 3rd Gen was not as good as 2nd Gen.
Yeah, 3rd Gen is where the popularity of the series took kind of a dip and it didn't come
Yes,
back
it did.
for years.
I have known people in the past who straight up have told me and been very open about the fact that they 100% quit Pokemon during 3rd Gen. They couldn't handle it anymore. It just wasn't fun. It wasn't as good as the game before it, and they just said, "No, I can't do it."
Like
and gave up.
people make a lot of like remarks about Gen 1ers. People who are like, all of these new Pokemon are terrible. It's like, no, they accept Gen 2 as well. Like, I don't think that there's anyone out there that like specifically like only accepts Gen 1 and rejects Gen 2 because it was basically just a continuation of the same game, but with like a assload of improvements.
There are some people who, for whatever reason, totally 100% cannot stand 2nd Gen.
I
and
don't
feel like
understand
2nd Gen is like massively overplayed and that everybody only likes it because of this reason or whatever. And it's like, yeah, I agree.
Is this still
I don't
Route
quite
10?
understand it. No, that was never Route 10, as it turns out. I thought we were on Route
Oh.
10, and we were on Route something else. How the hell did we do that? We were down here.
I don't
I'm so
know.
confused. Okay, we were on Route 10, I guess. It looked like we were down here and it said Route 4 for a while, but like...
What?
I don't know.
Should we make a cut and go look at a map?
No. Give me a second. We'll fly back and then we'll give it one more sweep and we'll
Okay.
see. Because that was confusing in kind of an unnecessary level.
Well, we
Like,
got
that
the
was,
Infligidite, if nothing else.
Yeah, and that was useful. That's a thing that we would have needed to go back for eventually anyway.
Yeah, in
probably.
theory.
Probably, in theory. You know what I'm going to do before we do anything, though?
What?
I'm going to make an executive decision.
Why do you keep... What does that actually mean?
It doesn't mean anything. That's why I keep saying it.
Okay. What decision are you making, executive?
I'm going to go to the shop in here and buy a bunch of repels.
Okay, good idea.
So that we don't have
also,
to deal
maybe
with
put the mini-corn
animals
back.
anymore. Yeah, you know what? I was thinking about it.
Yeah,
that would definitely be a good use of.
Go put definitely not gonna be named Pinkie Pie back in. If someone says to name it Pinkie Pie, I'm blocking them on every form of social media. No, not actually. I don't care that much.
Okay.
But yeah, no, we don't need that around anymore.
No, and I'm gonna save just in case, because we don't know what the hell we're gonna run into a little later on anyway, so.
Well, probably nothing, unless the forest was cursed the whole time.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, now I'm just kind of paranoid that we're gonna be hit by curses on every side.
We might.
I hope not.
But, like, not in the game. Probably
maybe in real life.
Yeah.
Who knows? Oh, is that all you got, bud?
Just regulars. Well, this is, like, the third town.
Yeah. You know what I like about normal Pokemon games, and I guess this game just doesn't do it?
What?
In normal Pokemon games, the shops update after you get to a certain point.
I've never noticed.
Yeah. So, like every shop, once you get to a certain point in the game, is going to offer max repels. Like, I could be wrong. Maybe
I don't remember
wrong.
this.
I mean,
maybe it's in the newer games.
Sometimes that's totally something that doesn't happen, but I think usually it does. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just going crazy again. A bag.
You know what would be cool?
What's up?
You know Atelier games?
Yes.
Where it's basically like an RPG where you play as a, like an item shop owner?
Yes.
Or, well, usually alchemists who then sell their stuff in a shop. I kind of want a Pokemon version of that. Where you run, like, the item shop and have to, like, acquire things and make things. And, like, you still catch Pokemon and stuff, but it's not, like, for championship. It's just to get rich. And you do it by, like, adventuring to find, like, rare ingredients and stuff.
Yeah,
maybe
that could be nice.
Maybe combine that with the whole issue of the apricot balls being so rare. Oh, like you're like Atelier Pikachu, and it's like
Pikachu.
Like you're the new apprentice for Kurt, and you're gonna learn to make balls and a bunch of other things.
We came back and found it immediately.
Cool. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. His name is Daichi, and he's a ninja.
He's
special attack.
#1, I think that's what that means. No,
Daichi.
Ichi means #1.
Yeah, Ichi is #1.
Dai means big, but I'm not sure if Daichi means...
No, a big one, no. I don't think so.
No, because it wouldn't be a portmanteau like that.
He's the big one.
No, I don't remember now.
Okay. Come here, Kazooie. We are gonna go to Legend Town.
Yeah. What are the odds that Tinker has a dive for us? 0?
I think they're 0.
Okay, like we checked too recently.
I'm pretty sure we checked pretty recently, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know how recently, but I'm pretty sure, like, he's right here, so we can check. So
in town, like, before
I'm just saying,
we started
like,
the road.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't, but...
Okay.
Yep. He's busy creating it, so we need to leave.
Yeah, okay. It's just gonna be scuba gear.
Yeah, it's just gonna be scuba gear. You like, obviously, what else would it be?
Yeah, like,
it's
he's sitting here being like he invented the surfboard and shit.